Hear this, Miss Jenny. How would you feel if somebody come in your house and take photos of your private domain, give it to somebody else to display it to the world? How would you feel? That's just a question I want to ask. How would you feel if somebody come in your house, take picture of your private domain, which is your house, your personal space, your personal bubble, which you feel comfortable in? Probably it was a calculated decision that you did to stir up a broader conversation. But this is it, Miss Jenny, and I want you to hear me out. Being outspoken is not a requisite to be the point of a spear for somebody else's battle. Guys, hot news, hot news. The one you're hot like a fire. Unbelievable, half the hot story. Me have to go get the crystal ball, the car all stuff. Car battery dead. The car battery dead. Me can't wait. The car battery dead. Me couldn't wait. Me couldn't wait. What? Me get the crystal ball. Hold on. Me hear a story, but me have to go get the crystal ball because we want to hear if I saw this story go. Hello guys, welcome back to Unbelievable. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, that whenever I drop a video, you won't miss it. The other day I came across a video that was uploaded by Joyful Julie, and it draw curiosity, and I was like listening to her take on a situation. She was reviewing or reacting upon two videos that was uploaded on a fellow content creators channel who goes by the name Jenni, Rren, Unedited. Yeah, bless up yourself, Joyful Julie, bless up yourself, Jenni, Rren, and Filtered also. You know that we respect women around here. We don't discriminate, we don't ostracize, we don't criticize, we don't ridicule no woman around here. That's how we do it, and unbelievable because we respect women. But anyway, came across Joyful Julie video, and I listened to it and I hear what she had to say pertaining to the situation that she heard on this lady channel. So I said, before I jump to conclusion and start dealing out judgment and criticism against something that I am not aware of or heard for myself, I went over to Jenni, Rren, and Edited channel to hear the stories for myself. And right now, guys, we're gonna hear what Jenni, Rren have to say. I'm not gonna give you the follow-up story or somebody else reaction. I'm gonna let you listen exactly what Jenni, Rren have to say about what she's talking about Colaz Smith and the condition of his house and his wife and whatsoever. And then we're gonna do our own take on the situation. We're gonna run the video and we're gonna hear what Jenni, Rren, and Edited have to say.
Greetings, everyone. Before I get into this video, I'm going to say that when you decide to put your life out there, share your story or your daily experiences, understand that you are going to be scrutinized in ways that you can never expect and oftentimes can be very offensive. So once you're putting yourself out there, be prepared for it. It doesn't mean that it's justified and that because you share your story, people have the right to come and do or say whatever they want, but they will. Okay? Now, this is a response video to, I'm just going to say your initial HLT. Now, I read your message and I also looked at the pictures that you sent me. And if truth be told, Miss H, I cannot share those pictures and I'll not speak on some of the things you commented on. Now, as a woman, I feel some type of way because it's often the women and older women who are most unkind. But having said that, I'm going to respond because I still have something to say to this young woman. On the screen, you'll see Colaz Smith's wife.
I am not going to put any screenshot of Miss Smith on this video. You know, big up yourself, Sham. I stopped the video right there because there's something that I want to talk about. I will say this to Miss Jenni Rren. My sister, you sound... No, not sound. You are a very intelligent, articulate, very smart, very educated individual. I don't have to rub my crystal ball to see that. Can hear it in your voice. I know you're conveying your point across to the viewers. Respect that about you, my sister. Keep on doing the good work. And guys, if any of you watching this video right now, you can go over and subscribe to Jenni Rren channel. Ain't nothing wrong with that, guys. Regardless of if a person share their opinion about somebody else who we like, that doesn't mean that because they say something that we don't really like, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't support them. We still can subscribe and so support just the same. It's hard for some people to do it, but it can be done. But this is Jenny. If a person send you screenshots of a person home, which is their private dwelling, and I want you to understand what I'm saying, my sister, and I want the viewers to understand what I'm saying. Big up yourself also to Colaz Smith. Yeah. And guys, I am not making these videos to get any shout out from any content creator, neither from Jenni Rren, neither from Joyful Julie, or from Colaz Smith. We are not making this video to get any shout out or praise or for any of them to leave no comment on my video. Alright? So let me just say that. Hear this, Miss Jenny. How would you feel if somebody come in your house and take photos of your private domain, give it to somebody else to display it to the world? How would you feel? That's just a question I want to ask. How would you feel if somebody come in your house, take picture of your private domain, which is your house, your personal space, your personal bubble, which you feel comfortable in after being out in the world amongst people who you like, people you don't like, people who you like, people who dislike you, and you come home where is your comfort, your private space, your dwelling. How would you feel if somebody come in that space of yours, take screenshot of it and send it to somebody else with the expectation of that individual to upload it to social media? How would you feel? How would anybody feel? And I'm saying this now as a general question. How would anybody feel if somebody do that to them? Now, I wouldn't feel good. I'm assuming that you wouldn't feel good also, Jenny. And I don't expect that Sham and Colaz feel good about it also. But one thing I can applaud you for doing, sis, is to let the person know that sent you the screenshot that you will not post them on social media. Even though you post some, you didn't have to post none. Well, you shouldn't have to post any because that is the personal space of a person. But yet again, probably it's not a mistake. Probably it was a calculated decision that you did to stir up a conversation or to stir up a broader conversation. Because as I said in the start of the video, you're a very smart, articulate individual. And to me, it is not a mistake. It's a calculated risk. You already weigh the fallout, weigh the criticism, weigh the backlash, and said, okay, I'm going to just do one and then I deal with the fallout. Yes. But with all of that, I still respect the fact that you kept back the rest and not displaying Colaz Smith personal space and social media. Even though he make videos of the inside of his home, in which if he wants to do it, it's up to him because it's him. But I don't think that somebody else should go in his private space and trying to let it seem as if he's a unhealthy person, he's a nasty guy, his family is nasty, because this is what the person that sent you the picture, they are expecting you to convey to the viewers that Colaz Smith and his wife and his family, they are nasty, they are disgusting, the house is untidy, and ray. But this is it, Miss Jenny, and you have to be careful. And I want you to hear me out, and I want all my viewers to hear me out. Being outspoken is not a requisite to be the point of a spear for somebody else's battle. And I will say it again. Being outspoken is not a requisite to be the point of a spear for somebody else's battle. And the reason why I say this, Miss Rren, people see, know, and hear the energy that you convey, and they will try to use you to fight their personal battle, or give an opinion, give their opinion of what they think about somebody else. Now this is it. If a person don't like Colaz for whatsoever reason, if somebody don't like, well, I don't think nobody don't like Sham. I think they're trying. I think that Colaz Smith is the one that the heat is heading towards, not Sham. But if somebody have their own belief or their own views about Colaz Smith, you should have told the individual, say, guess what? Don't send me no screenshot of Colaz Smith personal space, because it seems as if you're trying to use me to convey your own thoughts and your own thinking, or the way how you look at Colaz. You should have tell the person, guess what? If you have the time to take screenshot of Colaz Smith house or Colaz Smith home, go make a channel for yourself and go say what you have to say about Colaz Smith. Now that's what I would have done, Miss Rren. But again, everybody's different, because if somebody reach out to me with screenshot of somebody else's house, first what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna curse the hell out of them. I'm gonna literally curse the shit out of them and said, listen me, man, you see whatsoever you're doing to Colaz, you're gonna do it to me. When a person can go to the ultimate limit to take screenshot of somebody else's personal space and then want somebody else to post it on social media on their behalf to convey a point, if they can do that to that person, they can do the same to me. No, I would have tell the person, say, hey, go tie a brick around your neck and go jump off a cliff, because you're trying to put me in mix-up. If you have something to say about Colaz and his family, go make a channel for yourself and say what you have to say. Now that is me. That is how I would deal with it. Now, Miss Jenni probably had something long time that she wanted to say about the situation, and this could be the perfect opportunity that opened up the door so that she could convey our views, or convey her thoughts on what's going on. I'm not saying that this is what happened, but it sounds as if that is what she did. But this is it. Why would somebody go inside Colaz's house in his private domain and take photos of his personal space? And it seemed as if they did it while he wasn't there. No. Why would somebody go into somebody else's home and take screenshot? It can be that Miss Rren is the one that probably watch videos and take screenshot of the videos that was uploaded on YouTube. But when you look on the qualities of the screenshot that she have, we all know that when Colaz is making videos, Colaz videos is either in 4K or cinematic. He doesn't upload poor quality videos because anybody watches videos, we come to know him as a person that produce his videos at that top tier quality. 4K cinematic. So when you look at these screenshot, and I will not upload them, guys, you can go over there and see the screenshot on Jenni Rren's channel. You will see them there for yourself. Yeah, and you can tell for yourself. But this is it, guys. And this is what I want us to understand. Say you want to shed a light or you want to bring attention to what's going on in Colaz home. Fine, I get it. You can create your own channel to do that. You don't have to use somebody else to convey that message on their channel. You don't have to do that. And you have a lot of individuals that do that. They will have something that they want to say about somebody. And then rather than do it for themselves, they will want somebody else to do mouthpiece, and then that person get in trouble, and then that person just sit aside. Because right now, the person that sent these screenshot to Rren and to let Rren jump on this topic, no, nobody don't know who the person is. They're sitting right now comfortable while Jen is getting all the heat. While Jenni Rren is getting all the heat, the person that went into Colaz house and take these screenshots. Do you know the problems that you have just started? You have created problems for a lot of people, because now Colaz is probably looking at it and said, who come in my house to take screenshot and send it out of my house? When you gonna go into a person's house and take screenshot and send it to somebody else so that they can upload it to social media, you are now letting, if somebody did that to me and I know the persons that are coming to my house, I'm gonna ask them. And probably Colaz probably already asked those he know that is coming to his house, which one of you guys took screenshot and send it to this lady? Because that is the way how I would look at it. Which one of you guys are took screenshot of my personal space and send it to somebody to publicize on social media? And that is not good, guys. And I'm glad that Jenni Rren, even though you post two of the screenshot of Sham and one of the fridge, in which I don't condole, but I applaud you that you didn't post the rest. And I also applaud you that you call out the person right there and then that sent you those screenshots. But this is it. You should have told the person, say, yo, if you have something to say about Colaz, go make your own channel and go post them on the channel and you say what you have to say about Colaz. Miss Rren, don't let people use you. Don't let people use you. And I will say this, you let that person use you. You didn't call the person name, but you said the initial. They use you to convey a message that they should let them convey it themselves. Because by sending you screenshot of Colaz personal space, they are now letting everybody that visit or go to Colaz house, this video is letting them see him as a suspect and as a troublemaker and a trafficker of information. Them have a saying, when you come to my house, what you see there, leave it here. What you hear here, leave it here. Or otherwise, don't come back here. It may seem simple, Miss Rren, but the person who send you the screenshot, they are creating problems for a lot of persons, because now it is letting it seem as if the persons that are going to Colaz house, they cannot be trusted. If the man house want dirty, if the man house want clean, fine. It is nobody business to go inside of a man personal space to take screenshot and send it to a content creator to upload it to YouTube. It's nobody business, and it's a serious thing. But anyway, we're gonna play some more of the video, guys, and hear what Miss Rren have to say.
In this video, she's going about her business, attending to the children, she's cooking and whatever. Now, Miss H did some screenshots to show how messy her house was. And you would see the fridge. Now, I actually cut out the part where she was actually putting a red arrow showing how dirty the fridge was. and showing all the handprints. First of all, I hate these fridge. You have to constantly be wiping them down and shining them down, even if you're the greatest housekeeper. And when you have small kids, their little hands touch everything. But I'm going to talk about some of the things, and I'm now going to talk about some. Number one, as a woman who have struggled with my weight throughout my life, I have a difficult time really talking about another woman's body. First and foremost, she might be pregnant. But there is even a problem with me saying she might be pregnant because she might not be pregnant either. So when a woman carry a big middle section, sometimes there might be health issues that you or I don't know about, and really they don't have to share their health struggles with you. And if she's pregnant and she never declared that she's pregnant, that is her right to do as well. So it gets a little bit dicey for me. I don't like talking about another woman's body because she might be very sensitive to it. Do you understand? In your message, you said she let herself go. And listen, I get it. And I can speak to
Miss Rren, you're a smart woman, but I think you let the person who send you all of them stuff here, them use you. Them use you, and it's a dangerous game, sister. It's a dangerous game. You see it. It's a dangerous game. You let this individual that sent you all of this information about Colaz dwelling and his wife. You let them use you. You should have tell the person, say, yo, if you have all of this information about Colaz, let them go and make a channel for themselves. Let them go make a channel for themselves and post it. I understand that it seems as if you are a lady that say what's on your mind. I get it. If a person reach out to you with information, say that sham this and sham that. Before you post the video, you could have reached out to Colaz. Colaz have phone numbers on him channel. And you let him know. Say, yo, bro, I get this. Somebody send me all of this information about you. We need to have a talk. And I think within myself that Colaz Smith is a reasonable person, that he would probably give you a listening ear based off of how you would have approached this situation. I think he would have taken your phone call and listened to what you're saying. I think he's like that. I don't know him. I never met the person. I never met Colaz. I don't know. I only see him in videos. I don't know his true personality. But probably if you had called him before you made the videos, you probably could say, yo, Mr. Miguel, somebody reach out to me with these information about you, and I don't really like the vibes what's going on. And probably you also have you have your own reservation or your own thing that you would want to say to him too. You probably could have said it and said, Colaz, I don't like certain things that I see going on, and probably you guys could have a talk. You guys could probably have a private have a phone call with part. You and him and Sham could be on a phone call, and you could say what you have to say about it, because you seem to be this type of person that have the knowledge to really convey a point across. You could have called him and said, Mr. Miguel, I want to talk to you and your wife, and probably the three of you could have a conversation and talk. And it is not too late. I don't think it is too late. Probably it's too late. Probably it's not too late. You can still reach out to him and talk to him and talk to him wife. Because this person who send you this information, Miss Rren, them now make you look like a evil person while them sit in the corner and them alright and them not take no fire. Them alright, them already give you what them forgive you, and then you run with it, and now you out there they get beat up and criticized. But I think that you could have reached out to them first and talked to them one on way before even posting the video. But yet again, I said probably this is a calculated decision to stir up a conversation that will lead to a bigger conversation. Probably that was the nature of the videos. But I'm glad that you hold back certain stuff, and the person who did this, the person that sent you all these information, and I hope that they are watching this video, you are a troublemaker, man. You are a troublemaker. Who dare you to go into the man's house to be taking screenshot of the man's house and then send it to somebody else to voice your opinion? If you have so much to say about Colaz and his family, go create a channel for yourself and say what you want to say. And don't use somebody else to be your mouthpiece, because now Jenni Rren is getting all the heat, all the fire for you, and now you are sitting, relaxing, and okay while somebody else is taking the heat. Whether we want to believe it or not, and I probably get some heat for saying this, whatsoever Jenni said about the situation, a lot of people is saying the same thing. And they're not, and a lot of people, they are not saying that she's wrong about what she's saying. They are saying that what they're saying is that she is wrong for touching the family. They're not saying what she's saying is wrong, you know. They are just saying that she should have not touched the family, which I understand. Did everything that she says wrong? Did everything she say is right? Certain stuff was right and certain stuff was wrong. But anyway, we're gonna hear more of what Jenni have to say.
That a little bit to say a lot of times as women, when we are married, we get comfortable and we might let ourselves go. I have gone to the point where I weigh 220 pounds, but I don't allow myself to get over a certain threshold. And I'm not doing it because I'm trying to hold my man. I'm doing it for my health and I'm doing it for my self-esteem, because your self-esteem will take a beating when you're at a weight that you don't like. Now there's some big girls, when they step out, no skinny girl can look better than them. And the way they carry their weight, the way they dress for their weight, let me tell you something, ain't nobody have anything on them. But if you're talking about health concerns, again, it's the way you wrote that letter, Miss H, that makes me look at you sideways to say, okay, you might be concerned, but it's not about what we.
You hear that, guys? I'm gonna play that part again. I'll let you hear what she said. Let's play it again, guys.
Nobody have anything on them. But if you're talking about health concerns, again, it's the way you wrote that letter, Miss H, that makes me look at you. Girl can look better than them. And the way they carry their weight, the way they dress for their weight, let me tell you something, ain't nobody have anything on them. But if you're talking about health concerns, again, it's the way you wrote that letter, Miss H, that makes me look at you sideways to say.
You hear that, guys? She's looking at Miss H sideways because it seems as if the person that sent Jenni the message was criticizing Sham. Is the one that sent the message that was criticizing Sham, not Miss Jenni. Miss Jenni was defending Sham against what Miss H sent to her in the message. And I'm going to play it again. Let you listen, guys. We're going to play it again.
Nobody have anything on them. But if you're talking about health concerns, again, it's the way you wrote that letter, Miss H, that makes me look at you sideways to say, okay, you might be concerned, but it's not about what we say, it's how we say it. And then you don't have the courage, because you have a platform. You don't have the courage to come out and address her. You ask me. I want to say.
You hear what Miss Jenni just said? Person H send her this message, and she expect Miss Jenni to run with it, to agree with it, to use it to belittle or to look down upon or to ostracize or criticize Sham, and it backfire on person H. But she did put person H in their place to let them know that she's not going for that. She's not riding along with what person H was saying about Sham. But this is what I would say to Miss Jenni, and I said it before and I will say it again. When you receive all of this, I think you could have reached out to Colaz, reach out to Sham, and they probably would have given you a listen ear, and you could talk to them, and they would, I think that they probably would hear what you have to say. But it didn't work out like that, And this is where we are now with the video. You put out a video and there was a backlash against the videos, which I am perceiving that you expected this fallout, because I think this was a calculated decision that you made, knowing fully well the heat that was coming your way. And on top of that, person H, the person that sent her all of this information, they have a platform. Well, I don't know. She didn't say if person H is on YouTube or TikTok, but Jenny did say that they have a platform. Now, why didn't this person post these information that they have obtained about Colaz Smith on their platform? Is it somebody that Colaz Smith know? Is it somebody that Sham know? Is it Sham herself? Is it Colaz Smith? Probably. We don't know. Probably somebody in the dwelling, so they know if they post it on their channel, or if they come out and say something, they're gonna know who it is. Could be, we don't know, guys, but somebody sent information to Jenny. But guys, we're gonna play it one more time, and I want you to hear very clearly how Miss Jenny addressed the person that sent her this damning information.
You have anything on them. But if you're talking about health concerns, again, it's the way you wrote that letter, Miss H, that makes me look at you sideways to say, okay, you might be concerned, but it's not about what we say, it's how we say it. And then you don't have the courage, because you have a platform.
You hear that, guys?
You don't have the courage to come out and address her. You ask me. I want to say, Sham, that you must be aware of your environment.
You hear that, guys?
And be aware of what you're sharing with people. And know that not everybody is kind and understanding and compassionate. And if you have health issues that you have not discussed with them, you know, when people talk certain things, I'm sure when you read the comments, because she also sent some screenshot of comments with a lot of people saying things around this same thing. And it might make you feel some way. And I don't want to do that to you on my platform. The only thing I can say to you is, you know what? As a wife and a mother, don't neglect yourself. Don't set yourself aside. And if there are telltale signs that you might be feeling anxiety or some angst, you know, in your own personal life, be kinder to yourself. And because sometimes everything seems fine. Your husband is this guy who thousands of people are watching, respecting him so much. But, you know, there is people thinking that is neglecting you as a wife.
You hear that,
And
guys?
that might
People
not be so, because we're
thinking.
not in your house. We don't know nothing. You know, and the thing is, while he's busy taking care of the family and doing what he needs to do to build, you know, his life and his family's life, you still have your part to play as a woman. Take care of yourself. Don't think that.
Now, guys, she uploaded 2 videos, well, 3 videos the last time I checked, and this is the first one that I am reacting on. And so far, I haven't heard her belittling Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I didn't hear her disgracing Colaz or disgracing Sham. Matter of fact, she was defending Sham against the person that sent her this message, and also warning Sham that she need to be careful who she have in her circles and who she's discussing stuff with. Now, to some people, it may seem as if she's attacking Colaz and she's attacking Sham, but I don't hear her disparaging the family. She's encouraging them and encouraging the wife and telling the wife be careful of who she has in her circle and who she discuss stuff with, and she's also encouraging her to take care of her health and to do the right thing. But that's the way how I hear it. Probably some people hear it in a different way. I don't know. But she said that the person who sent her all this information, they have a channel. Why didn't this person go go and post all that they know about the Smith family on their channel. If you are so concerned about Sham, if you are so concerned about Colaz, why don't you post it on your platform? You don't have to go to somebody else to post it or to talk about it on their platform, letting it seem as if Miss Jenny is the troublemaker, is the instigator, when this is the person that took information, took screenshot of the Smiths personal circle and give it to somebody else to post it on social media. Tell the person, say, if they are so concerned, just as how your back is broad enough to take the heat, their back should be broad enough to take the heat also, to post it on their platform. Let people see who it is that took those screenshots, and who it is talking about the wife and talking about Colaz. Guys, people have been talking long time ago. Anything what Jenny is saying, people have been talking. Jenny is not the first one to be talking. People have been talking long time ago. But this person that passed on all this information to Jenny seem as if they're seeing so much, and it seems as if they had enough, and they feel as if they want somebody who they think is bold enough to talk about it. Why that person grow a spine and put it on their platform? But I, I bet you guys, I bet you that is somebody that is close to Colaz Smith and his wife that did this. I bet you. Because if they can take screenshot of in the house, that means it is somebody who they know. And okay, say that you're concerned about what is going on. Person H, if you are concerned about what is going on in the house, why don't you sit down, Colaz and Sham, and have a meeting with them? Talk to him, talk to her. If what is going on in the home is so overwhelming to you, person H, and they are allowing you to come in their house, why didn't you sit down with them and have a conversation with them? Ain't nothing wrong with that. It didn't have to reach where it is now. You could have sat with them with all the concerns that you have going on within the Colaz Smith family dynamics, with all that you saw and see and observing. If it is so heart-touching, heart-breaking to you what is going on that cause you to take it out of the home and give it to a third-party person to share on their platform, you should have tell the two of them, Colaz Smith and Sham, that something is bothering you and you want to talk to them about it. I assume that they would sit down and listen to you if you are given the permission to go in their house in the first place, unless it's somebody that is inside, took the screenshot, get the message and send it to you, and then you send it to Miss Jenny. I don't know, I'm just saying, because anything is possible right now. This now create a toxic environment for anybody that Colaz have visiting his house, because this now will bring into question who is trafficking information out of my house. Miss Jenny may have been the one that brought it to social media, but somebody took it out of the house and give it to Miss Jenny.
In terms of cleaning house and all that stuff, some people just don't care about all that. People have different priority. Some people spend their day just dusting and mopping and sweeping and cleaning and cooking. That is their role as a woman. They feel that is their love language. And some people don't give tutus because they're saying, at the end of the day, I'm doing this, and tomorrow I'm going to have to do it all over again. It is a delicate balance, people. With the weight business, talk about the weight and talking about the cleanliness of the home. And even if you see it and it's very obvious, you have to say to yourself, this young lady can see. She obviously feels comfortable sharing something that makes you uncomfortable. So you have to examine your thing. And if it's not your thing, just don't watch it, okay?
You hear that, guys? Jenny is addressing the letter that was sent to her by person H, where she's telling her Colaz house not being clean. She's telling her, well, that is to some people. They clean some today, they clean some tomorrow. We cook our dinner and the dishes them. Sometimes they stay in the sink for the following day, or sometimes we put them in the dishwasher. Not everybody do laundry the same day. When you have kids in your house, we know what comes with that. They mark up the wall, they touch the fridge, they do that, they spill drinks, hands they are grown, they lick up the drinks, they heat up the sugar. You have the little puppy sometimes piss on the floor, doo on the floor because the mother busy. She don't have time to go walk the dog, go doo. Probably climb in the house, they play a game. And everybody clean like everybody. My wife come in and she take off her shoes. My daughter come in and then take off them shoes and they everywhere. And I me sometimes have to come take them up and straighten them up. The other day I make a video of me cleaning up the place and me do a prank video and me let it seem as if me throw the shoes them in the bag and throw them in the trash. And a whole heap of heat me get feed because you dey throw your wife shoes them, this and that. But it was a prank. But I know that my wife work hard. When she comes in sometime, she's tired. And sometimes she put on her bag, she put on her phone, she take off her earrings, she put on, then sometimes she put on the car key. So and that's so she come to me walk behind and take up everything and me put them in a respectful places. That mean when she ready again and she say, man, you see me what oh you right here so. Oh man, you see me phone, oh you write this so. Man, you see me back, you write this so. Man, you see me help her out. Because sometimes the wife get overwhelming. No, I'm not saying that this is the way how Colaz house set up. Me no know how it is. The person age just say bring out everything and say I saw it stay. But every family dynamics different, guys. Every family dynamics different, and if things are going on in the home, Colaz not blind. If things is going on in Colaz house, he's not blind that he can't see it. He cannot be so busy, they do everything that he cannot see what is going on in his house. Even though sometimes we as men, we are so preoccupied with everything, sometimes some little things, we not see it in it turning at one another stage and it evolve into another stage. It does happen, but we don't know if I saw the man house stay. But guys, it does happen. But if you say stove dirty, house dirty, guys, it happen. And we should not use this to beat down Colaz or to beat up in why say boy the place dirty and this and that. Guys, how many of us after we done cook, we clean off the stove? And not everybody do it the same time. When you have a stainless steel fridge, it's hard to maintain, especially when you got kids. It's hard to clean, sometimes it's hard to keep up. When you have a stainless steel stove, it's hard to maintain sometimes. It's a whole heap of work, especially when you got kids. So when somebody don't go in a Colaz house and they go talk about say stove dirty, fridge dirty, wall dirty, guys, everybody family dynamics different. But as me say again, none of we know in a Colaz house. We don't know what they go on. Person H, if you see something that is going on, if you observe something that is going on, person H, and you can take it and send it to another person, I think you should have a meeting also with Colaz and his wife and talk to them because it seems as if you are somebody that they know. Talk to them. You don't have to come on to social media with it. Talk to them. You can talk to them. You should talk to them first before you take out of them house and send it to social media. But anyway, guys, as I said, you can go over to Jenni Rren. I'm going to drop her channel link in the description. I'm going to drop Colaz Smith channel link in the description also. And I'm going to drop Joyful Julie channel link in the description also. You can go check out the three of them channel and see what's going on. And believe we don't beat down woman, we don't disparage woman, we don't downgrade woman, we elevate woman. So if any of you want to beat me up and say, boy, you take one side over one side, if you guys listen to the video, I didn't disparage any of the ladies them. Me talk about the story and me react upon it in the best way I know how based off of the information that was presented in front of me. Big up yourself, Jenni Rren. Big up yourself, Sham. Big up yourself, Colaz Smith. Big up yourself, Joyful Julie. You see it. We not criticize and demonize anybody out here. But this is one thing I will say to person H. If you see something that is concerning to you and it is bothering you so much and it's making you feel uncomfortable, I think you should have a meeting with Colaz Smith and his wife. Person H, you are the one I'm talking to. Have a talk with Colaz Smith and his wife. Alright? Thanks again, guys, for tuning in to Unbelievable. But we have to go right now, guys, because the sun is about to set. And I'm going to have to charge up my crystal ball because my crystal ball run out of power. The train a come for me. Me have to go catch the train. Me go jump back in my car. Bye-bye. Me go catch the train, guys. Yeah. Wait for me train, me a come. I am going home on the evening train. Woo-hoo! I am going home on the evening train. For the morning train may be too late. I am going home on the evening train. Choo choo.